Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to week number 3, races number 5 and 6. We are at Suzuka for the Ready or Not Racing League 550 PP Racing Series. This is going to be a wet weather racing event this week, and we look forward to putting on a show for you guys. Little bit about the what we're doing here. We got rules and regulations this week. We are doing 450 tune Japanese cars only. You can use custom soft tires only. It is a full tune, no engine swap. Once you use your car for that week, you can no longer use it for the following weeks of the series. So it's a new week for a new car for every driver every week. So we got 8 different. We have 8 weeks going on this series. So I look forward to doing all that. Our total point standings after week 2, Michelle is in the lead, followed by Styx and Gargaman. And here is a schedule for the upcoming races. We have a mid season break. Gonna go race on Spa with the Group 3 cars. A little bit of information on that. That will be next week. No, 2 weeks from now. And then the second half of the season, this is the schedule for that. High Speed Ring, Toyota, Tsukuba, and Fuji. All right, well, let's start the action, and we'll get on the track. The guys are ready to go, and let's get it on. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to do something a little bit different this week. I am not, like you guys probably know, that I am not a sports announcer, so I'm going to stop pretending like I'm one. And I'm just going to comment on what I see, kind of share the moment with you guys. This video, I kind of wanted to just showcase you guys. You guys did a freaking fantastic job driving, and I want to show that off. So get ready for some of that. We're going to go over the first couple laps, 2 or 3, maybe 4 laps, and then we will transition past the pit stops and get to the final 3 laps and watch the leaders battle it out, because they have quite the battle that they had there those last 3 laps, and that's kind of what we want to show off in Ready or Not Racing League. So torrential downpours. I don't know who decided to race on a rainy day, but it happened. And the track is definitely a little bit soggy. I think that's Gargaman that kind of went off there in the background, went off into the sand pit. Delta starting off the race in pole position. If I remember right, he was a little surprised by that. Sticks wanting to get out front. Extra getting a little loose there in that carousel. Quickly recovers. Oh, a little bit of a slip there too. Just super tight racing. Everybody needs to pat themselves on the back for the great job they did in such adverse conditions. Gargaman back in 10th. Started way in the back in the field today. Where's that slip? Now, I should take that back because I don't know where you started. You had that turn off into the sand pit, so that probably set you back. But you're back there in 10th at the beginning of lap 2. Cold Warrior and Gargaman running that same car. Got the Cappuccino. Cold Warrior got a nice looking livery there. Shell making the pass there on Obi. Coming up on Scouts out. Look at all that water splashing up through that curb there. Just super tough conditions to drive on. This is everybody being patient, not trying to go crazy. Just good looking racing right here. Look at all that water back there, just splashing all around. Michelle making up a spot there, taking advantage of me going deep. Is that with the penalty up there? Is that wipeout? So Sticks, Newton, and Bravo in the top 3. Chevy's in 4. Wipeout in 5. Michelle in 6. Now he's in 5. That'll round out your top 5 there. Everybody chasing Michelle right here. Michelle trying to get up there in that top spot. Sticks with a rusty old barn find right here. You and Wipeout are like the Richard Rawlings of Ready or Not Racing League with your barn finds. As far as that thing hasn't dropping parts all over the track. Or maybe that's how you're getting in the lead. Your parts are falling off and everybody's got to avoid them. That is a pretty cool looking livery though. As Luke Skywalker would say, what a piece of junk. Obi taking a shortcut. Does he get a penalty for that, I wonder? Doesn't look like it. And he's already got himself a purple. Pretty tight grouping there after 3 laps. So everybody's still kind of pretty tight together. This is super awesome racing. This is what you want to do. This is what you get into right here. This is what you look forward to every Wednesday night. This type of racing. Guys just driving well. Trying to make it through. Trying to get through the top. Trying to get through that traffic. Cold Warrior trying to get past Obi there. Just looking fast. Bravo falling back a little bit. Chevy going to do the S's. Looks like the rain's slowed down a little bit by lap number 3. Lap times are pretty darn slow, but that's to be expected with all the rain there. But like again, I said, the racing here, for the weather being so bad, the track in such horrible condition, is pretty darn good. Alright, let's move forward to lap number 9. We're going to take up the action there. And we're going to follow these 3 individuals and see who can pull out a victory. If you're watching this in the future, a little background. Styx has won the last 3 races. He is looking for victory number 4 in a row. Isaac Newton is looking for win number 1, and Gargaman is looking for win number 1 on the season. And the lap times have increased significantly. It's like Isaac has a 2:35 fast lap as of this point in the race. So track is dried out and guys are ready to go, and Gargaman is off. And he will relinquish the first spot. And will he relinquish it? Number 2 to Styx here. Styx looking to get around him. Take advantage of that misstep there by Gargaman. They make their way around the hairpin on the way to the carousel. Styx still in last. Gargaman's trying to hold on to number 2 there. I know these guys are looking forward to this all week. This is the second race of the night, so they're ready to go. They're at the peak right now of their game. They are seeing the end, and they want to come back up with a victory. Through the chicane up to the front stretch of the track. 2 laps to go. Someone's got to make a move here soon. But at what point, where do you make your move? Oh, Newton getting a little loose there. Through that first turn, that big hairpin. You would think Styx is thinking about making some moves here because you don't want to wait too long. And he is. He's going to try to get through the S's here. And he takes up number 2 spot now. Kind of curious about fuel. Looks like Styx got plenty of fuel for the last 2 laps. Kind of curious. I kind of remember Newton saying he was getting close. And Styx going to try to get around Newton there. Isaac's trying to fight him off. Kind of going a little wide there, trying to block him a little bit. Comes back around, gets in his line, and around the carousel they go. Both of them a little bit wide. That curb's still wet. I'm kind of surprised they were able to hold on to it right there. Both of them putting in fast laps. 2:36 on that last one. Styx making a move. Trying to get around. Can he make it through that chicane? Nope. Gets a little bit wide. Is he going to hold on? He does hold on. So Styx has now got the lead. Newton's in 2. Gargaman is in 3. Michelle is in a distant 4th. Chevy Rebel is in 5. Cold Warrior's in 6. And Bravo 23 Delta 7. And myself is 8. That looks like the top 8 right there. Styx got off the track there. Deep. Boy, that turn just ate him up. Newton took advantage. Gargaman took advantage. And now Styx is back in 3rd. So that was a short-lived P1 spot there for Styx. But Styx is going to battle back, and he comes right back and takes spot number 2 from Gargaman. So he's gonna come right back at Mr. Newton there, and we're gonna have ourselves another shot at it. 2 laps to go. About 1.5 laps to go here. Both of them, they're Styx off the track again. All 3 of them off the track there. They're fighting hard. They're driving hard. Off that track is, I would imagine, very wet still. And Gargaman is getting low on fuel. Will he have enough fuel to make it around? Styx has got probably enough fuel, I would think. Newton, he's close on fuel. Looks like he probably has enough. Like Gargamel was the lowest on fuel. Yeah, he's definitely low on fuel there. I'm pretty sure that car gets pretty good fuel mileage though. So he might make it. Either way, none of these guys are going to pit here. They're going to go and run themselves out of fuel if they have to, but they're not stopping. There's Michelle trying to catch up to the lead pack there. Sticks trying to get past Gargaman. Isaac Newton's got that P1 spot. Looked like he's got that pretty wrapped up now. He's pulling away. Sticks able to hold on. The last 2 laps, he had trouble going through that turn there. Through the S's they go for their final time. Sticks trying to get past Gargaman, unable to get past him. Gargaman battling hard for that spot. He's not going to give that number 2 up. But it looks like Sticks got a run out of the S's, and he's pulling ahead of Gargaman there. Will he be able to make the turns here? He's got a really good run through those 2 turns. So he's closing the gap back up on Newton. Will we have a good tight finish? I think we will. Michelle trying to creep up in there, hoping that somebody makes a big mistake that he could take advantage of. But he's not really in it. So we got Newton, Sticks, and Gargaman. Final lap. Going through the carousel. Onto the backstretch. Up to the final turn. Newton with a sizable lead, but Sticks has got him in his sights. The question is, does Newton have enough fuel? He is darn near out of fuel right now. So does he have enough to make it down to the start-finish line? Sticks out there, got him in his radar, hunting him down. Through the chicane. And looks like Sticks. No, Newton wins. Newton wins. So he was able to hold him off. I think he ran out of fuel. It looks like he ran out of fuel. So he had just enough in the tank to get it through. Let's take another. I think he did run out of fuel. So right there at the end. So somehow he was able to hold on. Michelle comes in 4th. Sticks 2nd. Gargaman 3rd. Looking at Chevy comes in for 5. Warrior 6, Bravo 23 Delta is 7, Exeter is 8, Obi 9, and Tiger Tat number 10. So great racing, guys. That was a lot of fun to watch. That was a lot of fun to drive around in, be a part of, and I thank you so much for letting me be a part of the group and do this. I look forward to every Wednesday night. That is the thing I look forward to all week. So thanks for letting me be a part of that. And I hope to one of these days be up there in that last battle. One of these days. So Anyway, I'll wrap this up and we'll end the video here soon. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you are finding this on YouTube and you are into Gran Turismo, you are sick and tired of the demolition derby that is sports mode and the daily races, you are looking for a league to join. We race here every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Uh, we put together, or Obi puts together a series. We then kind of follow his lead, and we go racing. So we are looking for other racers, and if you are into Gran Turismo, we'd love to have you. You don't have to be good. You can be a beginner. You can be very good if you want. But we're just looking for guys that take racing seriously, that want to race clean, that want to have a great time, to learn. And this is a great group of guys that will definitely enjoy having you around and competing with us. So, Ready or Not Racing League, you can contact Obi-Tenobi on PlayStation Network. Send him a friend request. You can also look for me, Scouts Out Uncle Dan, and friend me on PlayStation Network, and we'll get you into the group, and you can start racing with us. So anyway, we got a race next week. That is Otopolis there, the short track. And we look forward to doing that. And you guys have a great week. We'll talk to you later.